Today we're going to talk about how kindness always wins. Let's talk about it. What's up everybody and welcome back to the XVLN Hideout. My name is Ghost, and if you've never been here before, I'm so glad you guys are here. You might want to backtrack a little bit because we are already on episode 6. Episode 6 of Mondays Matter. We have 5 other episodes you guys are going to want to watch to catch up. But I want to tell you guys a little bit about this channel. This is a channel where we talk about the games we play, the lives we live, and how we can look for ways to encourage each other to be better than we were the day before. Better than yesterday is the motto. One stream at a time, one day at a time. If you guys feel like you vibe with that content, feel free to subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when more of our videos go live, and make sure you hit the little bell. Go ahead and give this video a like if this video brings you value. But let's get into the video. This is a series called Mondays Matter, and essentially I got sick and tired of hearing people talk crap about every single Monday, skipping through the whole week, trying to let it fly by, and then just wait till Friday so they can celebrate for one day before it's the weekend, before they have to dread Monday again. So this series is called Mondays Matter because Mondays don't have to suck. It's all about perspective. And I'm thinking Monday could literally be the best day of your life. For those of you who don't know, I actually work as a server, work the day job to work the dream job. I work as a server at a really busy restaurant, and I love my job actually. But a huge thing that plays a role in where I work is kindness or revenge or all kinds of different things we can put into situations based on how people come at us. I've been working in restaurants now for about 15 years total. It's been a very long time, so I feel like I have a little bit of room to say about this topic. One thing that I will say to you guys, when you're frustrated with the situation, just know that the way you respond to a situation is how you dictate the outcome of that situation. Because even if you lose, you can still win. To be able to receive things that are unexpected, you have to do things that are unexpected. Let me give an example. I want to tell you a story of a couple ladies. I actually talked about it earlier on IGTV. But so what happened was today I was serving, and this is a Sunday that I'm recording this, and this is the day I'm talking about. I was serving these 2 ladies that came in, and you can tell right away when they came in that they were already irritated. And mind you, we work in a restaurant where it's very common to have a 2-hour wait period just because we're so busy. So think about when you are very hungry and you have to wait 2 hours. You're not gonna be very happy. So anyways, these ladies sit down, and I come up to the table and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? My name's Nico. What could I... And like before I could even finish, like they didn't even want to hear my name. It was like that kind of thing. And one of the ladies was basically like, can we get some more peanuts? And can we get some more bread? And I'm like, okay, so this is how today's gonna go, and this is how you guys are gonna play it. Awesome. So I'm thinking in my head like, wow, that was rude. But that's not how I responded. So I said, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna grab you peanuts right now. I'm gonna grab you some bread. And how are you ladies doing today? And she was like, we're doing good. How are you doing? And it was very like, she could care less how I was doing, and I can tell she was like, you could care less how we're actually doing. You're just saying that as a formality. Just go get the bread, go get the peanuts, and get out of my face. That's like essentially the vibe I got. So I said, okay, good. Well, I'm gonna go grab the peanuts and bread and I'll be right back. So I went and go grabbed the stuff that they wanted, and the whole thing pretty much played out as them just being very rude the whole time. And they were being very needy, which is fine. I'm a server, so it's my job to serve them, and needy isn't something that is like against the rules, right? Some people just have different preferences. And so there was one period where I was going back and forth, and every single time I came back to their table, they needed something new. And that could be really frustrating as a server, especially if you have like a big section where you have to watch a bunch of tables, right? So you don't just have that one table, but when you put all your focus onto that one table, the reason why it could be frustrating is because you neglect the other tables, and then it affects your income because you get 3 bad tips because one table took all your attention. Anyways, I wasn't tripping about it. It was whatever. I went and grabbed the stuff that they needed, and after like the 3rd thing they needed in a row in that little situation, she was like, I'm so sorry to bother you. Could we get, and I can tell, like, this is the 4th thing in that one time, and she's just like, dude, we need one more thing. She's like, can I get some hot sauce? And so in that moment, instead of being like, oh my gosh, do you need anything else? Or responding with like a bad attitude, responding and snapping back because they've been rude now. They've been sitting there for like an hour and they've been rude the entire time. So I said, yeah, let me go grab that real quick. And I literally made it a point to tell them, I said, just so you know, it's no bother at all. My only job here is to serve you. So whatever you need, I got you. And as soon as I said that, literally the whole atmosphere at that table completely changed. And as soon as I said that, she like stopped for a second and she looked up at me and was like, this is the one that was being rude the whole time. She was like, oh, okay, Nico, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I went and I grabbed the item, right? So I came back and pushing forward, they ended up leaving. And when they were leaving, you know, I got them whatever else they needed. But from that point, the whole atmosphere changed for that table. The table that had been rude to me for an hour or a little bit longer. I think it was like an hour and 15 minutes. But when they left, she stopped and she said, Nico, here's your tip. I just wanted you to know that this is some of the best service we've ever had, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a blessed day. And so she left. Both ladies were smiling. It completely flipped the situation. When they first came in, I was thinking to myself, you better switch this around, because where they're at right now, where the situation is, you're not getting tipped at all. I was like, dude, I'm at $0 right now. So there was multiple reasons of motivation, but the first that I wanted to talk about and foremost is kindness. It is so easy to repay kindness with kindness. Like, nobody should be impressed by that. When you have people who are nice to each other, it's like, that's easy. He's nice, so I'm nice, right? But when you respond with rudeness, right, to someone who's rude, that's also a response that is very like normal. That is a normal response. Oh, you want to be rude to me? Oh, I can say this. Oh, I can do that. Oh, I can make your, time here suck. I can make your food come out cold. There's so many things you could do, but it's all for nothing. It's pointless. It's stressful. It messes with your income. But what if we replaced that with what nobody's doing? What if we were kind to the people who are rude to us? Like, when this situation came up, I was thinking to myself, like, this is an opportunity to flip this situation. And I'm not saying this to flex. I'm not saying this like, oh, look at me, I'm just so good. I'm showing you guys through my actions and through this story that is very possible. I went from making $0 on this table to, when I got the tip, they actually tipped me 27% of the bill. That's what they ended up tipping me, and they were happy, and they sat down pissed. So, I mean, I was able to flip the situation because I did something unexpected. The women did not expect me to respond the way that I responded. They knew they were being rude. They're not like blind to the fact that they were being rude to me. What changed everything is when they were being rude to me, I responded with kindness. I was like, you know what? Even if you tip me nothing, I'm still gonna treat you right. And that's what totally broke the barrier, because it was something that was just out of the ordinary. And I know some of you are thinking like, well, what if they still tipped you $0? Then you would have lost. No, I still would have won. The reason why is because at the end of the day, I still came out on top of this situation. I didn't stoop down low and start like battling with these women because they were being mean to me, so I was being mean back and saying little snide remarks. I kept it civil, not just civil, but I went above and beyond to make sure that I was doing my job, which was to serve them. That's what I'm getting paid to do. That makes my restaurant look good. That makes my boss look good. That makes me look good. That makes God look good. That literally changes everything in that situation. So even if they were to tip me $0, I would learn, gain experience from that circumstance. It's a way to level up. It's not a way to flex, it's a way to level up. You guys, this week, Monday to Monday, we could literally change the atmosphere by responding to every single person who's rude to you, every single person who is like stressed by something else or misplacing emotions on top of you. Just be kind. Kindness will always win. Kindness is powerful because it's tough to do. It's not easy. Revenge is easy. Kindness is tough, and that's why it's so powerful. That's really all I wanted to say this week. I wanted to tell you guys about that story. I hope you guys can spend this next week just being more kind to people, and with your only motive being leveling up. That's it. The other reason why I want to tell you guys about this story, because I want you guys to truly know that like I'm about this life. Like I'm not just coming on here and saying like Mondays matter, guys, be positive and do this type of stuff. Like day in and day out, I am trying my hardest. Of course I have moments where I fail. Of course I have moments where I fall short, but I'm trying day in and day out to be like the best version of myself, to literally leave 2019 and yesterday behind me and to continue to push forward and just be true. Like not just say this is who I am, but actually be that person. And I want you guys to be able to do the exact same thing and just know that it's very possible. Level up, be kind. I know it's tough, but I know you got it. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. This is just something that is gonna be able to add to the character you're already building. And just remember that Mondays matter. If you guys feel like you got something out of this video and it brought you some value, be sure to like the video. It'll go a long way for the channel. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. It really means a lot how much love you guys have been showing up to every single video, leaving comments, finding me on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff, and showing love in all these different places. All the links you guys will need will be down below. This week on Twitch, we're going to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. So feel free to come by the stream, hang out. We can talk about a bunch of cool things. I'm sure you'll have a blast. I know I will, because you always make me smile. All right, I'm out. Revenge sucks and is easy. Kindness is powerful and is tough. I hope you guys are very blessed. I hope you have an amazing day or night, depending on where you're at in the world. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.